ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be with you in this episode of Story Time. Today, we'll talk about striving to excel in what you do. You work to get satisfaction, to grow, and give the best version of yourself. My dear brothers and sisters, how would you excel? How would you do better? First thing, you sit down and say, what do I want? Look at what you want. Then, you look at it. Is my passion there? That is, where is my passion? You ask yourself again, where is my strength? Is my strength in what I want? Then you take another look where you want to arrive with this that you want to do. Then you sit down and you break down your vision into steps. You know that in life everything goes step by step, step by step. If you out there, you want to buy a car and use as a taxi, my dear brother, step by step, you start by saving. For example, you could enter a small junkie and then you are saving gradually. You do little things here and you are saving. And of course, until you'll be able to make that amount. That is what I mean, step by step. Let me give you other areas. Not only getting a taxi. You might want to get into poultry business. You might want to open a provision store. You might want to start a small farm. It could be even a restaurant. You prioritize first of all, as you are going step by step, what is important. You want to open a restaurant. You will start little by little, small. You get cooking utensils. You look at the logistics. Have you made your small tables or your benches? If it's a small mama put. Have you had your chairs? Have you had your plates? How will the cooking be done? And when you have put all of that together, now you need to rent a place where you operate. You prioritize first of all, as you are going step by step, what is important. Now, when you have gotten all of these things, that is step one, and then you have started. As you start this little business, put on your mind that you have challenges. There will be difficulties. So be ready for those challenges, because those challenges will be opportunities for you to grow in that business. Be proactive, meaning you have to be taking initiative. Don't be caught up by the evolving times. Like for example, you are operating a small restaurant. It could even be a provision store, and then your customers, they start increasing. You should be proactive in the sense that you start looking at the number. Your place is small, you must look for a bigger place. That is what I mean by being proactive. Look at things ahead of time. Then, you should also listen to constructive criticisms, because that helps you to get a feedback on how your business is operating. People come to your place and maybe you're selling some food items, tomatoes, pepper, and so on. And they go complaining that, oh, your tomatoes is softer, oh, the pepper don't rot in there. Oh, when they come and give you such constructive criticism, accept them and learn. Because if not, you start getting people going away from you. Because when you go and buy your tomatoes, maybe they're not properly handled, they start getting soft, they start getting rotten, they start, and you are losing your customers. When you have started, try as much as possible to be consistent. You are supplying people with foodstuff, with whatever. They come every day and they are meeting them. You are there. If you are cooking, they get it, or they come to your store, they are getting all what they want. You try as much as possible to be consistent. Look, many people don't know this. Celebrate your achievements. When you have opened your small store and it is moving, we don't say you go and bring music and put there and be happy. Be happy. Appreciate what is happening. When you are doing that, that's your small business. Try as much as possible to have people who believe in you. You are frying puff-puff. You are making conchaff. You are doing turning cocoa porridge. Let there be people who believe that because when they eat that you're turning cocoa, they have no choice but always coming back. Let there be people who believe in you. Please, take care of yourself physically and mentally. What do I mean? If, for example, like I said about the woman fried puff-puff, being by the fireside, you should be limiting the period, because you'll be doing it, but it is having a tell on your physical look, on your life. Look clean and attractive when you are doing your business. Even the woman, put small lipstick, put small eyelash. Just your presence, you look good. People know that your things, and when you start looking good, your things will look good like you. Because you will not look that sharp and want to be selling things that are frail around. Yes. Be confident of yourself. When you are talking to somebody about your provision, about an item you have in a store, tell the person this, put some sweet talk. Let the person know that you are conscious of what you are selling. Some people will come and take, if it's in a tin, they start looking and looking. You say, no, don't worry. The expiry date is so. When you know all of that, you know you instill even confidence in others that you know what you are doing. Then, overcome fear of failure. Because when you are doing your business, sometimes your business has to expand. You start fearing to expand. Because, Mama Mia, let me know go and buy this overcome will cancel. And then the get people they get into it, man. Be positive. Get into it. Bring the cargo. Because when you bring the cargo too and they are piled there, your brain starts working on how you have to sell. Marketing strategies start coming into your head. Yes. So, overcome fear of failure. When you are doing business, know that one day it will work, one day it might fall, one day be able to bounce back from any setback. Look at, you follow the news. Tomorrow you hear this market was on fire. These stores were on fire. You might be unfortunate and your store is raised by fire. Be ready. Be positive. I know you'll be hurt a little. Everybody is a human being. We feel the pain. But be ready to bounce back. Your store got raised in the market, yes, but you are ready. Let me tell you the advantages of excelling in what you do. See, when you excel in what you do, people will trust you and come closer to you. And as people trust you and come closer to you, you increase your circle of friends and you get even more connected in the society. That is the advantage of excelling. Yes. I will give you some examples to show you the disadvantages. You know, when you are excelling, people take you seriously. They know that this man believes in this job and knows the job and likes it and will do it well. You become a point of reference. People go somewhere where you need to do them like that man, where you need to fix them like that man, where you need to cook like that woman for down there. illustrations will be able to bring out all these advantages, which we will revisit talking about the examples. I'll take a town, Kumba, in the southwest region of Cameroon. There is a mama in Kumba. Most of you K-Towners and those who have been to Kumba in the yesteryears, that mommy is called Mommy 430. Cooking eru and fufu. Look, this woman touches the eru, excels in doing it. And what is the result? People were crowding the place in such a way that when people came and plates were not yet washed, those which have been used, the people take the plates and wash them themselves to get the eru. I remember a young man said, Mama, I chopped that woman in eru, she nearly bust my head with sweet. For those of you who was going to Bamenda, in the yesteryears, there was a popular man in Mancon called Sam Soya. His news went around the whole Cameroon. You are in Yaoundé, you are in Betra, you only heard of Sam Soya because of the sweet and spicy soya that he always made. He roasted. Kumba people, there is a man in Kumba called Osita. Osita does God soya. It is more than a religion in the whole of Kumba. Wherever you are in this world and you are from Kumba or you've been to Kumba, you've heard of Osita now. And it's good thing. He does everything to improve every day, to change with his family. And I bet you, Osita is a point of reference. Look at these boys. Guru, this granite and corn. Look back, the 70s and the early 80s. These boys put this thing in a box, especially for those of you who were in Yaoundé at the time. The boys added another dimension to selling. They would take the gru and throw it on, spin it in the air, get a small dish, spin, and then they would turn their hands, they think the granite will come in, and people were going, just only the display. Only the display. These boys were selling gru like mad. Yes. Then, those days, you remember, in Douala, there was this traffic officer, a light-skinned boy, it's a twin, it's a Bafo boy. He was controlling traffic in Douala. Hayakata. Wherever this boy was, he did it so well. He started dancing break dance, controlling traffic. His body is moving, his arm is controlling, his head is controlling. And traffic was moving. And finally, the big Oga of public security in Douala just decided that this guy will not be only at one point. Wherever they indicated that there was traffic jam, they will go and bring this guy. He will come in there and start dancing break and do and people, the crowd will come out. And this guy always got an award. May God bless all of you out there. Amen. Let me hear you shout an amen. Amen. I love you all. Keep following Story Time.